the Photoshop portion. This part is to show you briefly what's possible. Then I'll come back and show you how this is done. So quickly, ignore this, won't be in yours. The front, left, and right side of your box, top of the box, back side, and understand you'll have to flip this if you want it to be upright, and then there's the bottom. Okay, so for starters, the front side, I've dragged and positioned this, and it just happens to be on a separate layer, and there's a window through which it's seeing the graphics, and I'll cover that in a moment. So there's the left side, the right side, the top, and the bottom. I'll return and show you how this is done. I'm going to do just one part of this to show you how it's done, one layer. Notice that I got the CD from the DVD from the book. Inside of the royalty-free pictures, I'm going to go into the doors, and if I look at all that's in there, I'm going to grab one of these and I'm going to pull it into Photoshop. Okay, so it pulls it in as a layer, and then what I'll do is I'll just position this right down here, and it's by default it came up with the positioning bar, and if I drag I can scale this right to size in here. Okay, so that's right to size, and notice how it made a layer, and you want it inside of this, so right on top of where it says layer 1, that gray layer, you want to make sure it's underneath Lambert 2 color and above the layer 1, right? So that way you'll see it in there. Okay, so now to finish this, I still have the move handles on there. I'm going to hit the return key, and then if I want, you could see I could move this below, which I don't want. I'm going to click and drag it above so that it's in the right location. Okay, so now if I were to save this file out, I could render it, and it would show up on the front side of the box. And notice with the Z key, I can zoom in, and then spacebar I can drag up. How there's a little extra on here. I'm going to be very cautious and careful. I'm going to use the move tool and get that dragged right over to the edge. Spacebar. Oh, I've got a little extra on here. If I let's see, I'm going to zoom out. If I okay, so this layer is selected. If I hit Apple or Control T, and then I can get this manipulator tool to get that perfectly to size, and this is and then the return key. Okay, so that's how you'll do the Photoshop. And again, you can come out and select numerous other left, front, side, make your object. I don't want to see this used again. I grabbed it, I was here first, I got it. But be creative, use one of the other images, other sets of images, or something from the CD for this project to make your object from this cube.